Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In the previous video we finished up this tavern build, or a saloon. I've decided to call it the Yar Har Har Bar. I think that's a pretty great name. And as you can see, it's right here in Yar Har Harbor. In today's episode we're starting a new build. This is going to be the next build here in the town. And of course, I planned it out in my creative world, so we're gonna go hop in and check that out really quickly so we can get a sense for what we are about to create. So in the space that formerly occupied the larger size of the Yar Har Har Bar, we have the first draft here of what I've decided to call the Bilge Rat Bank. If we go inside, you can see this is where the villager is gonna be, and then there's some gold and ender chests, some regular chests. It's gonna be a bank, an easy way to access items, and we'll have some, I guess, gold to display. It seems like something you'd have here at a piratey town. I've mentioned before, but I'm taking a lot of inspiration from Sea of Thieves. And in Sea of Thieves, the whole thing you do is you go on pirate adventures, you come back and you sell the loot. And instead of having a dude in a tent, I decided to make a full-on bank. So as you can see, it uses a very similar, actually the exact same block palette as we see here with the saloon. By the way, I originally planned for the saloon to have a little back section, but all you would see if you'd look out the back section would be a wall of sand, so I decided to cut it. But yeah, it's a very nice looking build, I think. The entryway right here I'm not the biggest fan of. We might figure that out later on. But I'm ready to start building this thing if you guys are. So as per usual, I have the pictures pulled up on my second monitor so I can just easily compare with what is going on and what needs to be happening. It'll be a very nice, smooth project, hopefully. Every time I go to load into the Minecraft world, I always see the file size, and we're almost at a gigabyte, which is pretty crazy to think about. Like 1 gigabyte of Minecraft world is kind of a lot. It feels like a lot, at least. I don't know if it actually is a lot or it just kind of feels that way, but goodness gracious, a full gigabyte of Minecraft world. And it's not like we just, like ran randomly in one direction until we decided to stop. Like, that is full on created, like explored, yes, a little bit, but mostly utilized world space, I would say. Pretty bonkers. I wonder what the conversion of this world from the Bedrock edition of, or sorry, not the Bedrock, the PlayStation edition, or PlayStation Bedrock, to this version on PC. I wonder what that did to the file size. Because I could see it both increasing and decreasing it, really, depending on how it chooses to optimize. So let's chat about the build a little bit. It's the Bilge Rat Bank is what it is, but I've decided to mix in some fences, as we like to see, but also something a little bit different. We're going to be seeing some fence gates. Now, I've always been a big fan of using the fence gates in builds, because I think they are very, very snazzy. I think they do a good job of mixing in the regular gates and the fence gates. But it's a little bit... Oh, the moonrise. It's not the sunset, it's the moonrise. Yeah, I think it can be a little tricky sometimes to work them in well. And obviously if you open them, then they look terrible. But basically, instead of having the same block for a fence just run the entire length of the building, we have fences on either ends and then fence gates running all the way through. I think it looks pretty nice. That was also way less than I thought I would need. We're going to have to craft some more. We're also going to need to sleep at some point because the moon's rising, which is absolutely epic. But we do need to sleep. We need to get some rest here. So let's go ahead and throw down our shulker box and let's grab the red bed and sleep under the stars, staring directly at the bank. Or no, that's the bar. That's the Yar Har Har Bar. I really like that name, by the way. It's kind of silly. Takes a long time to say, but I think that's part of the charm. So I have a crafting table in here that I made. By the way, because we're using a lot of the same materials, it's just really easy. I had to go and farm up some oak wood, and I didn't take a montage of it, just because it would have been me cutting trees. Yikes, I made a... Okay, we are in a little bit of a crafting chaos. Okay, there we go. I made a wooden hoe on accident, and then I made some spruce planks, which is okay, we're gonna need them eventually, but obviously I was not trying to craft spruce planks. Not a big deal though. Not a big deal one bit. We're just gonna go ahead and get through here. Alrighty. There we go. And then this way. And good. Oh, yeah, so mostly around the outside is stairs. On this side, however, it's full blocks, and that's because there's going to be like a wall that goes up there. And I didn't like the look of it when it was using the half block. Alright, so the first instance of a fence gate actually comes right here. I believe this goes here. Yeah, and that marks the entryway, so that's where the door is. That's okay. Gonna go ahead and mark that out really quickly. Okay, awesome. And then this goes here and here. And then if we're thinking of fence gates, you see it kind of connects it a little bit. As long as you don't open it, I think it looks pretty nice. I suppose that's really up to the individual though. Up for you guys to decide if you enjoy it or not. Because it is, of course, the Bilge Rat Bank. By the way, the name Bilge Rat, I just came up with that because it's like a piratey word, it starts with a B for the alliteration of Bilge Rat Bank. But yeah, if you were to build your own Bilge Rat Bank, and you decide that you're not a fan of the fences, well, don't use them. That's what's great about this. Simply don't have to. This goes here, and I don't know what goes here. I actually don't recall. I'm gonna have to hop back into the other world, I think, because I legitimately don't remember what goes here. So the issue is this isn't supposed to actually be a support beam at all. In fact, it's supposed to be a standard slab. So we're gonna go ahead and put a slab there, and that should fix up our pattern a little bit. Technically, this also is supposed to be a fence. It's supposed to be like this. We'll see if I like that. I might choose to replace that. We'll have to see. And then this goes all the way over here. And then again, right here, we have this going on. That takes us to our left side build, or right side view actually, which is not that at all. It is this to that. And down all the way here. And then also all the way out back. All the way around. Well, I ran out. But to right here is all defense gates. Let's go craft some more. We have the crafting table out front, thankfully. And as I said, I did make some extra spruce planks, but we're going to be okay with them. All right, 9. Is that plenty? Oh, nope. We're going to need... Oh, no. That was actually... Yeah, that was good. That was a good amount. We have a couple extra, but always better to have extra than none. Actually, that's not true. You can always make more, but you can't uncraft. Now I have to pick a side. Pick whatever side we feel like doing first. I guess we'll start here. I think this could be a good side. Here we go, all the way up, up, and then, oh, I don't have stairs. I love running through the door even though there's nothing there. There we go. Yeah, of course we're going to be using the stairs a lot for the accents of the windows, like that and that. Alrighty, very good. I suppose we can continue with the front as well. So this, oops, this all is that. Do I have more? Oh, we're gonna have to make some more of this for some of that as well, and then just generally more of that. Okay, right, so that is planks. And then I did a pattern here. I did a pattern of 2, 2, and then you flip to 2, and then 2, and then 2 again. 1, 2. Actually, this one I went all the way through. But yeah, as you can see here, this allows us to have like windows that have something going on. All right, let me double check. I think all the way across here is that. Yeah, okay. So basically, you see we have 2 windows, and then 2 planks, and then 2 windows and 2 planks, 2 windows, 2 planks for infinity. Oh, nope, that doesn't go there. I was literally just explaining how you put a window here. There we are. And then this section is only the slabs. Okay. Right, so, oh, we can go ahead and put more lanterns down as well. I think there's just a lantern in every corner. Right there. Oh, by the way, this staircase out back, I realized I didn't really explain. So my initial plan for this staircase was just to be like, it would go up here and then connect up to a pathway, because eventually I plan to connect all the places in my world with a pathway, because elytra flying is great, but once you get to the late game and all you're doing is elytra flying, I feel like Minecraft loses a lot of the effect, and as a result of that, I don't know, I feel like the world feels disconnected. So I want to remedy that by mainly switching to oh gosh, I need more spruce. Out of all things to need more of, it's spruce. Can you believe that? That is crazy. Wow. Anyway, yeah, to remedy that, I want to connect all things up with dirt pathways, and then I want to ride Regis around a lot more, so that way we get the connected experience. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. And so, hopefully we can get around to doing that at some point, because that could be good for world building, building a nice little connected world. Because I don't know if you guys ever played like a game where the world just is bad. It takes a lot of effort, I think, to build like a good, like a coherent game world, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Obviously, I'm not posting like a public game or anything, but it is sort of my own little project. So what you're looking at right here is actually the vault of the bank. This is where we're gonna have a little like area you can spy in to see what the bank has going on, and maybe we'll put actual rarities in here. In the creative world, I just had gold because pirates like gold, so I figured that would make sense. But maybe we feel like storing something actually that we hold of value. It doesn't have to actually have value. Maybe it can be like, oh, this is the first dirt block we mined or something. Well, obviously you wouldn't really put that in a pirate bank. Maybe we'll stick to gold. One thing that's great about the fence gates is if you need to pass through a wall, you totally just can. Oh yeah, there's also this ice spikes biome. It's kind of like a, I don't know. I want to preserve this, but also it doesn't really fit the pirate theme. And there'd be a very harsh line, like right here, having ice on one side. Not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Really just don't know. The point, by the way, of this area being windowless is because this is the vault, right? And you wouldn't want someone peeping in on the vault, so that way you can like see through. You wouldn't want that. So we avoid it. And we avoid it by having the area completely and utterly blocked off. Simply put, you cannot see through because what's inside is a secret. That is why there's no windows in the vault section. The vault, by the way, is something I just kind of quickly designed up. It's very small and meant to be sort of a visual piece instead of an interactive element. So it's kind of boring, basically. But that's okay. It's meant for looks. All right, so around back, I'm measuring out what I'm looking at here, and it looks like this goes here, and then I go here, and then 2, and then 2 again, and then 2, and then 2 again, and then 2. There we go. So it actually lines up perfectly. That's so crazy. I can't believe that it actually connects just like that. It's nice and simple. I'm gonna probably fill these in first, because these are easier to fill in. Okay, I had to get up for a second of the recording, and I realized my world is listed as a multiplayer world because I would sometimes play on my Nintendo Switch on an alternate account from bed, and so suddenly it's dark. Ignore that. It is okay. Your monitor color correction didn't just fly off the handle or anything. You're fine. I'm just going to go ahead and build across, and then I'll delete this. And then we'll go up. Perfect. And across. Okay, do we still have some? We do, but not enough to start off what would become our roof. I think we... We need more spruce, which means off camera I'm gonna have to collect more spruce, which is a bit of a yikes. Not really, actually. Spruce is pretty easy to get. I wonder why I didn't farm any, I guess I just didn't think about it. Oh yeah, we're always gonna put our window shutters in. Okay, well, those just aren't proper. But I'll just walk through and make them proper. Right here. Oh, there. There we go. Boom, boom. Perfect, okay. And then this back window doesn't have any, but this, or that side window I mean, but the back window actually does. Here we go. Okay. I like to keep, to the best of my ability, the back area here intact, in the sense that I don't want this like, okay, so do you see, oh, there's a raiding party. Instead of having like a straight harsh line, I kind of try and blend it a little bit, because once again, it's a world building thing. In the real world, you wouldn't walk out and see like, oh, we're gonna build you know, I don't know, what do people build anymore? What do people build? Whatever they're building. And they don't just like chop out exactly what they need. They slope it down, because that's what you need to do when you get like trucks down. You know, if you're driving a truck, you can't drive a truck on a 90-degree angle. You have to get a nice slope for it. Think like a quarry, okay? Have you ever seen like a quarry? Usually it's in like a little valley, but it's a valley that the people had dug out, and it makes sense. It's like all in a nice big deep circle, so that way, you know, the vehicles can get down, you can get the loot out. That's what I'm going for, but with my my terraining. I also added this dock, by the way. Speaking of the, oh, I just fell. That's okay. What a nice little day for a swim. Oh, there's a skeleton, a piratey skeleton. He's come to seek booty. Too bad there's no booty for you here yet. The bank is closed. No bank, no booty. All right, so I think I'm gonna end off this episode here, just like we did with not Build Rat Bank. I love saying it. That's why I'm gonna keep saying it. But like we did with the Yar Har Har Bar, we're gonna do the roof in the next video. I'll farm up a lot more of the supplies we need, mostly spruce. We can finish this off, furnish it, and then eventually we're gonna have to work on getting villagers here. And also, I want to do more buildings. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this. They're very simple builds. I kind of just take, you know, an hour to design them in creative mode, and then I come out here and we get a nice building. So yeah, that's going to be all for now, though. I really like how this looks with the RTX lighting. That's going to be all for now, though. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread videos around. I'll catch you guys all back here next time for the next video. Until then, as always, take care.